Welcome to what I read in July. So I read like 9 books in July. Some big, one small, and they're all really weird and eclectic. They're not weird, just I don't necessarily have a type of book that I'm into. I will literally read everything. So I read Burnt Sugar first in July. I'm gonna do this all in order. Yeah, it was super addictive. I was hooked from the first line. Let me get it for you. I would be lying if I said my mother's misery has never given me pleasure. I mean, say any more. Okay, so first up we have Burnt Sugar by Avni Doshi. And this book, so it takes place in a city called Pune in India. And this book took her 7 years to write. It was shortlisted for the Booker Prize in 2020. Actually was on my list in 2020, but then I forgot about it. And then, I'm not sure why I picked it up again. Probably for this gorgeous cover. Like, you see the girl? So beautiful. I'm not sure. I don't want to give you any spoilers in case you want to read it, but the writing in this is stunning. I read it on a bus from Riga to Tallinn, 4 hours, and it is stunning. It is about the relationship between mother and daughter. So the daughter is now in a position where her mother has Alzheimer's and she has to now take care of her mum, though she's kind of having a bit of a conflict because her mother never took care of her and was kind of abusive or neglectful. So there's no trigger warnings for this book, except maybe parental neglect. But it doesn't go into very big detail about it, so don't worry about reading this book. It's a safe one, though it is an intense one. Number 2 that I read, I don't have here because it was a library book, but it was My Past is a Foreign Country by Zeba Talkhani, which is kind of a biography, diary of her life and her experience thus far. And it was a really pleasant read. I read it on the beach and it was a very pleasant, nice read. I loved everything she had to say, and her depictions of home were just so beautiful. Okay, so number 3 that I read, it was given to me by my girlfriend and I read it, all of it, on the plane home to Dublin, and it is called Chronicles of a Cairo Bookseller by Nadia Wassef. This book is one of my favorite, if not my favorite book I've read in 2020. It is stunning. I mean, if I didn't want to visit Egypt already, which is a dream for me, I want to go now even more. This book will make you want to go to Egypt. It will make you want to start a bookshop. It will make you want to just spend hours and hours inside of books. It is a book about books, and it is about female entrepreneurship. It is about family businesses. It is about trying to start a bookstore in Egypt, which is what her and her sisters did. in a country and a time where books were so easily banned or censored, and they just created this beautiful book oasis of between Arabic, Egyptian Arabic, English and French and German titles and languages, like just a mixing pot of everything that they wanted to showcase in their store. And the way that Nadia writes is just so poetic and beautiful, and she really has a poet's soul, because she's talking about her business, but it is laced with imagery and sentiment. And I want to visit her stores like immediately. From page 4 I was hooked on this. It is stunning. If you haven't read it, go read it. It is beautiful. Number 4 on the list is At Night All Blood is Black, the International Booker Prize winner in 2021 by David Diop. I hope I'm saying that right. So it's about 2 Senegalese soldiers fighting in the Great War. It's quite small. The writing is intense. I would say that there's like a gore trigger for this and an essay trigger from the perspective of the person doing the assault. I picked this up because Ali Smith said, "I don't think I will ever forget it." And at the bottom of here it says, "Full of sadness, rage and beauty." To be honest, I didn't feel any sadness from it. I certainly felt rage and absolutely no beauty. I honestly really don't know why he won it. This should also come with some sort of warning, I feel like. I didn't see any beauty in it at all. I saw rage and violence and hopelessness and despair. But other than that, I probably wouldn't recommend it unless you are into all of those themes. As number 5 and 6, I believe, I read Greta Thunberg, No One Is Too Small to Make a Difference. This is a book on all of her speeches. That's pretty self-explanatory. Then I read Uncrossing by Katrina Rosbald, How to Identify, Cleanse and Heal from Hexes, Curses and Physical Attacks. Queer topics. And I read All the Things She Said by Daisy Jones. A new release. I think it's my newest release out of the bunch. And it is everything I know about modern lesbian and bi culture. And this again was a joyful, easy read. She made me laugh, she made me think. Just the perspectives were fresh and relatable. And all in all, I really enjoyed this one. So this is it. This is it. Everything I read for July. So thanks very much for watching. If you've gotten this far, bravo. And hope you have a beautiful day.